Hi, this is Enrique Baltasar. Do you know the Google of Startups? Crunchbase is the world's largest startup listing, and whether you have a profile or not there yet, you may be missing a huge opportunity with the Crunchbase Rank. It unlocks an unconventional strategy to grow your business, and this is what you must know. Many companies use this website. For example, entrepreneurs employ it to understand their market and find inspiration. Salespeople identify when a company has raised money to outreach them. Recruiters find similar startups to find new clients. And there are many more use cases. But if you are an entrepreneur or marketer, what is in it for you if you rank high? In brief, it puts you on the radar of many people. For example, many potential investors will find you, more companies will suggest partnership deals, and journalists might include you on lists like top AI startups in France to watch this year, or top female entrepreneurs in PropTech. Clearly, the higher you rank, the more visibility you get. However, you are now probably on the bottom of the ocean when it comes to the rankings. That's quite useless. Yeah, I understand your startup is not massively popular yet, but what if I told you that you can rank high and that it's easier than you can imagine? Being successful boils down to understanding one thing, the Crunchbase Rank or CV rank. I spent some months researching and running experiments, and you won't believe what happened. I decided to use my individual profile as a playground, and when I started, my personal Crunchbase rank was around 86,000, as you can see here. Now, how many people was I competing with? Crunchbase officially says there are over 55 million individuals, but I was unable to find proof of that. After some research, I came to the conclusion that the total number of people with a CV rank was about 1.8 million. Not bad. So I thought, can I become the worldwide top 1% entrepreneurs? That meant improving my position until around 18,000. And I had to achieve that with real information only. I started to do progressive changes to understand better how relevant the different factors are and how my rankings fluctuated over a period of days. In total, I ran the experiment for 6 weeks and then abandoned my profile for 9 months to have a more long-term understanding. What I'm going to share with you is what I've learned. What do you think I achieved? After just a few weeks, I made it, but not only to the top 1%, I actually became one of the highest rated entrepreneurs in the world, specifically reaching the position 5,441. How can you rank your company high on Crunchbase? There are 2 winning angles identified to increase your visibility: horizontal ranking and vertical ranking. Horizontal ranking is about gaining presence for the parameters that are important to searchers. For example, an investor might only be interested in specific industries. So, your first mission is to identify those parameters. And happily, Crunchbase has a search page per entity type that can help you with that. For example, for companies, it's location, industry, similar to company, number of employees, is actively hiring, and some more. The ones on their search pages are the most important ones. Also, you can access advanced search parameters to find more. Having that perspective in mind, you can go to your company profile and make it as complete as possible. You can also add multiple industries and add several keywords in your company description. So do that. Vertical ranking is about how high you appear for a specific search. For example, if someone looks for edtech startups in the UK, will your company rank 3 or 700? Because that's a huge difference. The algorithm uses factors such as funding amount, growth rate, media coverage, and social media activity. An interesting insight is the data on Crunchbase is not as complete as it might look like at first. So, just making your profile as complete as possible will give you an important boost. Adding new data points is essential to increase your score, become trending, and to stay high on the rankings. Crunchbase won't add those data points for you most times, so you'll have to take the initiative. Regarding which kind of data is more relevant, the financial one seems to be the most critical one. Another important lesson is that the CV rank gives you more points based on the entities related to you. For example, if you complete the profiles of the companies where you currently work or have worked, that will give you a very important boost. To be said, ranking on Crunchbase for companies is more challenging than for people, but the benefit that comes from it is higher. My overall impression of the Crunchbase rank is that it looks like a simple version of Google PageRank, and as you can see, winning in the rankings is easier than it might look like at times. For example, getting a book to become a bestseller is incredibly more accessible than you'd imagine. Hope you liked it and subscribe to the channel for more stories. This is Enrique Baltasar. Have a growth day!